Hey everybody, it's Paula here from the Excel Club and welcome to another week's Excel Curation Corner. In this video, we go through the best of the Excel blogs that I've found across the web throughout the week so you don't have to search for them. This week, I have 4 fantastic blogs that I want to share with you, and I also wanted to do something a little bit different this week. Last week, I produced a video on the BAT browser and the ability to give people tips using the BAT browser. And all of the blogs that I include in the weekly Curation Corner video, I'd like to be able to tip with some BAT. Unfortunately, though, this week, none of the Excel bloggers that I've come across actually are registered as a verified creator on BAT. So if you are one of the Excel bloggers that I've included in this post today, do have a look at the video on the Brave browser and get yourself set up. And next time you are included in the Excel Curation Corner, you'll find some Brave tips have been sent your way. So the first post that we are going to look at today is from John in Excel Campus. Now this post is total rows for dynamic array formulas and spill ranges. Now when you create a dynamic array formula, quite often the spill range will change in size depending on filters and different functions that you have applied. And that means that creating a total column needs to be dynamic. It needs to move in line with the size of your actual spill array. Now I've done this before in the past and I've done it using the sequence function, but John does it in a different way to the way that I covered it before, and it's a very, very clever way of creating a dynamic total row, and it can also be used for multiple total rows. And as you go through the article, you'll see how he actually does it. So he does it by using the sort function and taking an expanded spill range. Now this is not something I have covered before, and it's really, really awesome. So I would suggest that you hop over to Excel Campus and you have a look at John's post because it is really, really awesome. The second blog post that we're going to look at today focuses more on Power Query for Power BI at the moment, but quite often the functions that are rolled out in Power Query and Power BI first are later on rolled out in Power Query in Excel. Now these new functions are geography from well-known text, geography to well-known text. They're about geometry from well-known text and geometry from well-known text. So these are brand new Power Query functions, and they'll allow you put in things like coordinates that will return the X and Y points. So really you need to hop over and take a look at this article. And if you are an Excel user that uses Power Query, it's very useful to know what functions are coming on board, and by keeping an eye on Chris's blog, you'll be able to find these out very, very quickly. So that's another awesome blog that you should take a look at. Power Query geography and geometry functions in Power BI and Excel. But as I said, they are yet to come to Excel. Now the next post that I have is something a little bit different. It's on the career site Indeed.com, and it's how to include Excel skills on your resume or on your CV. Now, personally, I think this is something extremely important. For quite a while, I was in a hiring position, and when you're interviewing candidates and they come to you and say that they have awesome Excel skills, and then you test them and they don't, it's really, really disappointing. So if you're adding Excel skills to your CV, make sure that they are Excel skills that you actually have. Don't pretend that you can do things that you can't do. So this post goes through what are Excel skills and the examples of the types of Excel skills that you would have experience with. For example, using shortcuts and using formulas, building charts and graphs, sorting and filtering. It also then goes on to show you how to write an Excel skills resume section. So that is on Indeed.com. And like I said, I would hop over and take a look at that post, especially if you are on the lookout for a new job and you do have good Excel skills. Excel skills are a game changer when it comes to career, and they can really help progress your career and propel your career in many occasions. So take a look at that post on Indeed.com. Now, the final post I have for you this week, again, is something a little bit more different. This is from a blog called Excel in CAD. And the blog in general focuses on both Excel and CAD and mixing both of these together. And I have to say, AJ does this very well all of the time. So this post in particular is how to import text from Excel to AutoCAD. Now, AutoCAD and engineering is not something that I have any experience with at all, but I know many of you do. And basically he goes through how if you have data like this data here, how you can place it into the different rooms from Excel using formulas. And if we scroll through the post, you can see down here that he uses a concatenate function to join the data so he can get the data along with the coordinates into CAD. So that is Excel in CAD, and the post is by AJ, and it's definitely worth heading over and taking a look. So that's it for this week's Excel Curation Corner. A little bit of a short week. Again, don't forget, if you have been included in this or in any other weeks, do take a look at the video that I have on the Brave browser, because I'd love to be able to send you as a creator and an Excel blogger some tips for all the work that you've done. And I can do this directly from the Brave browser. So I'll put a link below this video to that video. So do hop over and take a look. For those of you that have not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will subscribe now and give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that notifications button so you don't miss any more of my videos. Until next week, goodbye now.